and welcome back to a new video. I am so happy to be back because today I have a first impressions video. Now, I've done this a while ago, you guys seem to enjoy it, and I'm so excited today because I have some amazing products. I have some new launches from Glossier, which is a brand that I absolutely love. I have the new Chanel foundation, I have a new mascara from Bobbi Brown, and I have a ton of good products to try on. So I'm very excited to share that with you. And stay tuned because I might have a coupon code for Glossier for you, so make sure you stay tuned. The first product that I'm gonna talk about is from one of my new favorite brands, which is Glossier, and it's a concealer because they have released a couple of new products which I got my hands on, and I am super excited because I discovered Glossier. Well, I knew Glossier for a while, but I really got to try it last December because a friend of mine went to New York. She got a couple of products for me and I've been loving them, especially the balm.com, the coconut version. I use that all day long and I totally love it. So I'm super excited to try this product. The first product is the Stretch Concealer. This is the shade Light number 10. This is what it looks like. Totally loving the packaging. It looks very promising. So I'm gonna apply that with a Real Techniques pointed foundation brush just underneath my eyes and anywhere that I have a bit of redness on my face. First of all, the color is absolutely incredible because although it's light, it blends within your skin and it really has that illuminating effect I really like, especially underneath my eyes. It's very creamy, goes on really smoothly. I love it so far. So I'm gonna move on to the other eye. It's very easy to apply. I personally love to apply my products with brushes, but I feel like this one is so creamy that you could totally use your fingers to apply it. This blends really nicely onto my skin, and I have dry skin, so that says a lot. Perfect, so we're done with concealer. I'm gonna move on to a new foundation. This is Chanel Le Beige. I am so excited to try this because I got a sample, but it wasn't the right color for me. So I went back to the counter and I got shade 12 Rosé. So excited to try this. I'm gonna use it with my Louis Vuitton LY34 Super Foundation Brush, which is just one of my favorite to have this really flawless result. So far, the first impression that I have on this foundation is that it has a very strong perfumey smell. So you might need to be careful about that because sometimes it can be a bit irritating on sensitive skin, or you might be sensitive to perfume. So that is something to keep in mind. But otherwise, it applies very beautifully. And by the way, if I look super shiny, it's because it's absolutely awful outside. It's raining and we have kind of a storm. So I have to use my studio lights, which makes everything a bit more shiny and a bit more white. So that's about that. This is definitely a beautiful foundation. Really like the result. I think that the color match is pretty good for my skin, but I feel like I would need to go back over on my forehead just because my skin is absolutely terrible at the moment. I'm working a lot. I'm not having the best diet and I'm really stressed, so I will go back on my forehead with another pump of the foundation. So I'm back. I just applied a tad bit of powder and a bit of eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you the new mascara from Bobbi Brown. This is the Eye Opening Mascara, and I've been so intrigued by it because it's very big and the brush itself is massive. So I'm very picky when it comes to my mascara because I want them to be very black. I want them to define my lashes all while giving length and volume. So we're gonna see how this one goes. Very curious to try it. So I've done my right eye so that you can see the difference. So far, I'm really impressed because it's very black, although the brush is absolutely massive, I feel like it grabs every single one of your lashes, and I feel like it really does have that opening effect that they claim it has. So I'm gonna do the second eye and I'm gonna be right back with you. So I've done my second eye and I really like the result because it doesn't give too much volume, so it's perfect for every day to go to the office or to run errands. I feel like it's black, it really holds the curl in a way, so I'm really pleased with that. But I feel like I really need to move on to brows because my brows are all over the place. And I also have a new product from Glossier. This is the Bobbi Brown, and I'm very excited to try this one because it is a brow gel that has a slight tint to it, but it's gonna make your brows stay in place the whole day. And although I really like strong brows, sometimes on an everyday basis it's a little bit too much and it requires quite a bit of time to get the correct shade and everything. So I've been loving these gels and I'm really curious to try this one. So I really like that the brush is absolutely tiny, and I feel like the color match is perfect for me because when you're blonde, finding a good brow product that is gonna match your natural hair color is a nightmare. It's always a bit too ashy or a bit too dark or too light even. So far I'm really impressed with this one. The brush is tiny, so it's very easy to work with. And you know what? So far, I really like it. So I've done this brow, I haven't touched this one yet. I love it because it defines the brow, but it's not too much, but it's definitely, it gives structure to the face, which I love. So I think this might be my new favorite brow product. So let's do the other one. What I usually do is that I do short strokes in upward motion. I feel like this is what gives the most natural effect. So yeah, loving this. The color match is incredible for me. The last products that I have to show you are from Glossier once again. These are the Generation G Sheer Matte Lipsticks. These sound absolutely incredible and I love the shade names. We have Cake, we have Jam, we have Like, and we have Crush. And these look like this. I absolutely love the packaging. Just like with any Glossier product, it's very fun, it's very easy, and it's super light as well because it's in a plastic case, which means it's gonna be easy to travel with and to pop into your handbags, which is something that I'm always on the look for. So these are what the shade looks like and they look so incredible. I am torn between these two because these feel like something that I would wear on an everyday basis. So this is Crush and this is Like. Which one am I going to go for? You know what? I'm gonna go with Like because it looks absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna try it. I have nothing on my lips. I am super excited to see how it looks like. Okay, so these are definitely really sheer, which is something that I like because there's nothing that I hate more than having to pick up a mirror and a lip brush and a lipstick and just spend like 3 minutes doing your lips. I'm all about just grabbing my color, apply it really quickly and just toss it in my bag. So I'm loving that and I can see the matte effect, which is a very good surprise because I was expecting kind of a full-on matte effect and it's not actually. It's this kind of beautiful, slightly matte that I absolutely adore. And the good news is that if you love Glossier or if you've seen a couple of products that you want to try, I have an amazing coupon code for you. That's gonna be in the description box down below. I am so happy to share that with you. So big thank you to Glossier because it's an amazing brand and I'm so happy to have this coupon code for you. So I feel like this is really beautiful because it's natural, but it really adds that little something. And to be honest with you, sometimes, although I love lip glosses and shiny lipsticks, I just want a bit of a matte effect. So I am really pleased with that. And I think that will be it for today. It was very nice to try all of these new products with you. Don't forget to check out my blog because I'm pretty sure that a few of these products are gonna be back really soon in a full-on review because I can see some real gems over here. So I'm really happy with the result. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click subscribe so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time guys. Take care, bye!